long time, but I am back and ready to show you guys all kinds of great things that I have been working on. I've actually been stitching. Yes, I make myself stop in the evening to sit my ass down and actually stitch. I just remembered I have another pile of stuff to show you. I hope you guys have all been well. All has been good here at the Glowalkie house. Boys have started school already. They started a couple weeks ago, and can't complain on anything there. Joe is well, and Joe's asking for it, let's just say, because he was just invited by a friend of his. This is the, hi Arwies, this is the same couple and kids that we went to Miami with a couple years ago. Yeah, it's a guy's trip. Yeah, to the south of France on a chartered yacht boat. He leaves in about a week and a half. And I said, well, I don't need to be on the boat. He's like, well, it's guys only on the boat. And I said, well, I could go to France and keep myself entertained for 5 or 6 days while you're on this chartered yacht. And he's like, well, who's supposed to watch the kids? And I said, well, they can watch themselves. So I got to figure out what I will be purchasing since I can't go to the south of France on frickin' chartered yacht. Follow me on Stitching and Sequins on IG, because when he sends me pictures, I'm gonna post them and we can all just be jealous together. What else? Have just been busy as usual with 1884, and that is all thanks to my amazing customers, my repeat customers, my new customers. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I say it every time, I really love what I'm able to bring to 1884. Oh my god, new charts. You guys are gonna freak when I'm able to release some new upcoming charts. Unicorns for sure. Just wait. Trying to think what else has been going on within the last month. So the last month, traveling a lot. So let's see, July, beginning of July, I went to Florida with a friend, and that was so much fun. And then got home, and then about a week later, left and went to New Jersey for the New Jersey cross stitch retreat that Arlene Cohen organizes. So if you are interested in that, there is a Facebook group that you can request to be a part of, and if you just type in New Jersey retreat, it should come up for any information for next year. And then the morning after I got back from New Jersey, we set off, everybody, because basically I traveled all summer, just myself, and so we surprised the boys last minute with a trip to Colorado. So we drove there because it's about 8 hours, and we took our side-by-side with us. Oh, the property we stayed on was absolutely amazing. I posted pictures of that as well and had you guys virtually come along. Amazing Airbnb place on 400 acres. It was perfect. And then came home, rested a day, and then the next day the boys started school. So yeah, it was great. So while I was in New Jersey for the retreat, there were people that were sort of peddling their wares. And there was a lady there who is making these amazing pin sets. Do I have any of, I think I have one set. These amazing pin sets for any of your small finishes. You can throw onto a pillow, but you could also stick them easily into a framed piece as well, or if you make a drum. So obviously hand assembled. Some of the beads themselves are either one of a kind or they're handmade by her. So I have a big shipment coming from her in a couple weeks. I have my own, or actually So Pretty Pins has its own tab on 1884. The only set that I have available, this is called Classic Jack. And I mean, they're just so amazing. I will be getting, I'm going to turn this light down. I will be getting more of the tomato sets in. Now, the thing about these tomatoes, they look like, you know, little, you know, sewing tomatoes. She hand rolls every single tomato. Then she adds the little indents. And this new batch, she is attaching green thread to inside those indents to make them look even more tomato-like. Absolutely amazing. She sent me a sneak peek the other day. Just the quality, absolutely amazing. I have Halloween ones that will be coming. She either hand glazes each an individual bead, and then she's also gonna be sending me a set, and they're small wooden spools that she has hand stained every one and wrapped thread around them and tied them. So Pretty Pins. Again, this is my only set that I have left on 1884. Make sure you follow 1884 on Instagram or on Facebook, because when I do put up new items, restock of items, I post them on there to let you guys know when they'll be released, so you can set your alarms. The other day I got about 11-12 pieces of fabric from Needle and Flax. Those went out the door within an hour and a half, and those I posted when I was going to release those. So yeah, amazing stuff, amazing. Okay, enough about 1884. Family's good. Erwin's playing with this toy in my office. Erwin, if you bring it here, I'll throw it for you. Erwin. Erwin's good. Loves having toys around the house now, because we could never leave out toys when we had Wally, because Wally would obviously eat them. So I think he's loving this sort of, these toys are everywhere, and just spunky, crazy 12-year-old. So, Erwies. Hi, Katan. let me show you what I've been stitching on. No particular order. I was able to release the Plantation Sampler by Donna Vermillion. Absolutely amazing, gorgeous piece. You know, I love bringing you guys your unicorns. So yeah, absolutely. I love this. I really do. This is under the tab. You can use the search bar and just type in Plantation Sampler, or it's under the tab at the top, 1884 exclusives. PDF, paper copy available. So I love the written text. To those who came before me, this work I dedicate for simple pleasures they did seek and with their hands did make. So I want to stitch the verse. I love the floral border. So I want to, but I know that this would kill me here. So I'm doing a mini version of Plantation Sampler. Now I feel like it's too low. I am stitching this on some, I don't have, it was unmarked, 40 count blue in my stash. I just feel like it needs a pop of color, the fabric, to make these colors really pop. I'm not changing any of the colors. I know some people are, which I absolutely love. So this is just my little start on 40 count. And I really, really like it. And I want to come back to it. I took this to New Jersey to work on. And where I was seated in the room, there was no overhead light, and I don't travel with a light, so to see the fabric was really hard, especially it being a little more on the darker side. So that was fine, but I do want to get back to that. Another piece that this was actually a start in New Jersey. So I released this about a month ago. This is from Threads of Gold. It's called a Mary Corey. I like the font of the letters. I like the people. I mean, it's an Adam and Eve, which is usually not my thing. But I'm always for, you know, changing it up a bit with what I stitch. So I've actually called this the Droopy Drawers Sal, or Droopy Diapers Sal. So yes, the Y and the Z are covered up by the floral piece here, which I kind of really love. The M and the C in Mary Corey are just 1/2, but the rest of Mary and the rest of Corey are actually over 1, and so I just did half stitches, and really like. But yeah, they're my Adam and Eve with their droopy drawers, droopy diapers. And so I have like a floral basket here to stitch in, some other floral motif here, and then that will be done. I am stitching this on, Erwin, did I write it down? I did not. Yes, I did. Yep. I did not write it down. I know I'm pretty sure, no, the dill. This is dill. Picture this plus dill. Yep. And I really like the variegation to it. Erwin, Bring me your ball. Erwin is actually, I don't know how many people out there have cats that throw and bring back, but Erwin does that. So, a finish. I got a finish while in Colorado. Beneath the Sunlit Sky. This is from Blackbird Designs, out of print chart. As you can see, there's this floral vine motif that goes all the way down. I decided not to include that. So I put Joe's initials, my initials, used the called for colors. I think I didn't have 2 of the called for colors, so I used like the DMC, which is totally fine. So variegation on the flowers is great. I did this with the bird with the fish. So yeah. I know I was keeping track. I've kept track the last couple years of how many finishes I've stitched in a year. I know it is low, like less than 10. So the end of the year review with finishes will be super quick and not difficult at all. This was is this a new year, new start? It was. The Primitive Needle. This is Sampler Sisters of the Thread. So I am stitching it all except for this bottom part where you add initials of friends. This section here, this work is mine in the year, whatever. I'm taking that out, so I'll be stopping it and adding this bottom band, and I'm working on the text right now. This I am stitching on 36 count. No, the tag is right here. 46 count burnt sienna. This was a silk weaver fabric that I picked up a couple years ago when I was in New Jersey, and I thought it would be fun to do it on an unexpected colored fabric, so that's what I've done. I'll just stand up and go from here. Combination of weeks threads and gassed threads. The little motifs are super cute. This girl on her horse / donkey. So yeah, really fun. I like that. So yeah, those have been my whips and finishes as of late. Tomorrow marks 3 years since the passing of my dad. I know, 3 years already. So I'm thinking of doing some sort of small remembrance piece for my dad, my grandpa, and my grandma. Either like a remember me or something. So I gotta look through my charts and see what I have and see if anything interests me, or I sit and work on these, because I know if I worked at it for a good day, I could probably get Sampler Sisters done. Or the Mary Corey piece. So yeah. Also, the last time, during this time that I've been away from you guys, I got another tattoo. I did. So the inspiration behind this tattoo, it is from an 1841 Italian medical book. It is the anatomical skeleton. Always have wanted a skeleton with my obsession with anything medical. And so this is a printout. The book itself is actually scanned on archives.org. You can flip through the whole entire book. So I printed off really good copy. This is the paper that my tattoo artist worked off of when it came to shading. I wanted to frame it up, especially since there's a little bit of my blood on it. So yeah, so the drawing and the tattoo. I have closer up photos of it on my Instagram. It was about a 3-hour sitting, and I absolutely love it. So yeah. More tattoos. Yes, I need to make an appointment for another one, and I think that one I'm going to do like the back of my arm. So, all right. The other day I was laying in bed and I thought, the state fair, Arizona State Fair coming up. I need to look on the website and see when entries are due for competitive entries for cross stitch, because it's been a couple years since I've entered anything. So decided I would enter Erwin, it's okay, it's just UPS. Decided I'm going to enter 3 pieces this year into the state fair. Oh, he's coming to the door. Erwin, what is it? Oh no, is he cute? Erwin, is it something for me? Who knows? Oh, he's cute. Yeah, he's cute. All right, so the pieces that I have decided to submit for this year. Now there's 2 categories for cross stitch. One larger than 12 inches and smaller than 12 inches. Insert sexual jokes here. So the first one I will be inserting is shadows. This is a design by me that I released a couple years ago. So like a weeping willow fern. I burnt the edges, put it in a floating frame, and the text reads, shadows in the morning mist, phantoms in the fog, echoes in the murky light that bounce around the bog. From the chasms in my mind where darker creatures dwell, I looked into the deep abyss and caught a glimpse of hell. So this will be number 1. I really like the rope detail. If you do decide to hang it, I obviously just have it propped here up on my shelf. That is available on 1884 exclusives and PDF paper copy. I guess all these are going to be over 12 inches. I don't have any smaller. I'm going to have to look though, because I would love to sweep the larger than 12, smaller than 12. This is also in 1884 only. This is Helene Swanson, 1895. I love this. Absolutely love this. Again, totally different. So, yeah. Love this though. This will be entered as well. And then I thought I would enter my memorial piece that I stitched and personalized for my dad. So this chart is from Michelle Inc. And this is Quakers Gone. Is this Quakers Gone Spooky? I forget which one this is. Quakers Gone Haunted. Anyway, it's one of the Michelle Inc. Quaker ones. And I really, really love it. So I thought that I would enter this piece as well. So I need to do, print out the form. I think I have to mail in a check by the beginning of the month. So I brought those in here to show, because if they're stacked up, then I know to not forget about filling out the paperwork. And then I think I take them down to the fair themselves on like September 16th or something for drop off. So excited for that. And to see, of course, when I do go and show up to the fair to see if I've won anything. I love seeing the other stitched pieces as well. Thought there was something else to let you guys know about. Oh, I have a whole drawer of stuff. I put stuff here in my drawer because then when I do a video, everything is in the drawer. Had to go thrifting while I was in Colorado and came across cute couple places. So picked up these two scraps of fabric. I just thought this was cute with these little people. Look, and they're all doing something different. I don't think I'm going to be keeping these because I'm not going to this would be cute as a bag. I would love this as a bag. So these will be going up on 1884. I've just decided. Okay, I have to get this name right. Scarlet. Is it Scarlet Designs? Scarlet Designs. Shelby and Shane. I met them in Nashville earlier this year. We had so much fun at the bar. We need to go to Vegas together. They do incredible laser work wood items. I will link their Etsy store down below. And then they also have IG, so follow there for all their new releases. And then Shelby also does FlossTube videos, so I will link their channel down below. So this was a design they just released not too long ago. This is the haunted house. So all the pieces separate, right? And then you can paint it however you so choose, right? Now, this base here, it's a stand up. So you put, this is hard because I'm doing it, I want to put it in there and then it like, oh, okay. So it stands up. You attach the house with E6000, whatever glue you want to use. Spider web, right? Fits up right there. Cute little cat. You can put wherever. And then you stitch something I would probably finish it, or I will finish whatever I decide to stitch here, like a flat fold, and then mount it. So yeah. Came so well packaged, everything was flat and in between two pieces of cardboard and then like shrink wrapped. It was amazing. And it smells so good. So yeah, highly recommend them. I won a piece of Color and Cotton 36 count at the raffle in New Jersey. What else? I think that's it. Oh yeah, because that's something I need to work on. So yeah. Now I can clean up that drawer. But that is it for you guys. It was great to be back and show you guys what I've been working on, stitching wise, 1884 wise. If you have any questions or comments, good or bad, throw them down below and I will answer them. Thank you guys so much and hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.